Hey everybody, this is Julia Mills, Pro 5 from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm going to be talking to you about LifeVantage, the science, the products, the company, and the business opportunity that we have in this webinar. So hopefully by the end of it, you're going to have enough information to really decide, do you want to become a customer, somebody who cares about their health, both in prevention and treatment of diseases related to aging, really, something that we all face. And certainly even for younger folks who are getting diseases and issues really far too early because of the toxic environment that we live in. So this really is for children, to adults. I'm sitting here in San Diego, so the great thing is you can do this business from wherever. I'm in Kathleen's, my daughter's apartment, and behind me I thought, oh, this is kind of fun. It kind of sits well. These are the products that I bring with me. I sometimes bring a Vitality Stack packets or Trace Energizer packets, but this time I had bottles. So this is what I brought with me today. Just most of the products that I take, my family takes as well on a daily basis because they have really made a difference in our health. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And, again, for me, if you don't know who I am, there's a few things that are really important to me in my life and always have been from a really, really young age. And that is number one, I've always wanted to be the best mom and wife that I could be, and be able to be present in raising our children and really be able to provide them with a very sound foundation of faith and family. Number two, I've always been very interested in the human body from a really young age. So it's something that I love to learn about. I've always loved to learn about. Our body is just a temple and a miracle and so incredibly amazing. And how can we really have the best body, mind, and spirit, as we're living this life. So that's always been really, really important to me and fascinating. Science has always been very fascinating. And number two, I just love to live my life on purpose and with adventure, and I love to see and meet new people. I don't like being restricted. I like freedom. It's something I've always been interested in as well, is how can I create a life for my family and for myself that provides those things I just mentioned. So LifeVantage has done all that for me, and I'm forever grateful to Dr. Sandy Kimmel, who's a neurologist that I called on when I was in pharmaceutical sales in Raleigh. And she was using this with her patients, and she was finding amazing results. So she had taken an oath to do no harm. And as a neurologist, she was using mostly medications before using these products. And as we know, there's many side effects and some very serious side effects to medication. It's a huge problem. Today, people on multiple medications which cause adverse events between the 2 or 3 or 4 or however many patients are on. So Dr. Kimmel was using these with her patients, and she was able to do no harm with them. And it was something that was really important to her. They don't have side effects. They're natural. They just activate the body to heal itself. And she was saving her patients a lot of money as well. So when she shared this with me, and I learned the science behind it, and I also saw the business opportunity to be able to partner with a publicly traded leader in nutrigenomics, huge trend in the wellness industry. And then I was very excited, obviously, to learn about that and to be able to have my own business asset to help my family. I had been downsized in the pharmaceutical industry. I'd been laid off. I was laid off again a few years later by a medical tech company. And from that point on, I decided I was always going to work for myself. So in addition to doing this, I'm also a full-time healthcare business consultant, and I work with med tech companies. I find innovative medical technologies, and I help them get their products to the market, to physicians and clinics, and so ultimately to patients. So this is something that I really am excited about, right? Medical technology and new technology, and especially those that are natural and can help heal the body rather than hurt the body. So today I'm going to share a presentation with you so that you can also understand what I saw when Dr. Kimmel shared this with me a little over 4 years ago. So Julia Mills, wife, mom, sister, daughter, healthcare business consultant, and former pharmaceutical sales and teacher. What I love about this business is it's really just about teaching and coaching and supporting, which taps into my first career, which was teaching. So LifeVantage is at the forefront of what's called nutrigenomics. And so a LifeVantage side business is really three things. It's nutrigenomics, educating people on it, using nutrigenomics yourself with your family, and sharing that with others through coaching or teaching or educating. And it's also a virtual business. So it's not brick and mortar. It's actually done through your computer like we're doing now, or one-on-one, or through your phone, but it is an e-commerce business. You also work with a large team, but it is in essence a virtual business. So why do we feel so bad? And why is disease on the rise? You know, chronic disease at epidemic levels, and everyone has been affected in their family. Really, I don't think there's anyone that hasn't been affected by depression or anxiety or cancer, heart disease, stroke, autism, ADD. I mean, the list just goes on and on. More and more people with MS, ALS, Parkinson's. It's just epidemic. And why is that? Well, we're living in an environment which is really hijacking our bodies, and really right down to the cells, and really right down to our DNA. So being hijacked means physically, emotionally, biochemically, toxins in our air, water in our food, pesticides, EMFs, Wi-Fi. We're being bombarded and hijacked, and that is affecting our DNA and our gene expression, actually, and it's causing illness at a much earlier age, and it's causing aging and age-related diseases at a much earlier age. So what we're talking about here is biohacking. The definition is taking control of your own biology, optimizing your genetic potential. Really what we're doing is we are activating our genes to turn on good genes and turn off bad genes using nutrigenomics. So nutra means it's nutraceutical, it's natural, it's plants, it's herbs that have been scientifically validated, clinically proven, and patented, and they affect our genes. This nutrigenomics market is not just a fad. It's not just a latest trend. It is actually going to become the largest health and wellness trend in history. It's going to reach $17 billion by 2023. Because we are able to map the human genome, we now have found technology through plants that have been able to affect our gene expression. And why is that so important? This is a very important slide. It's simple, but profound. Up till now, we've had direct antioxidants. We've had vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C. We've had resveratrol, CoQ10, different things in a direct antioxidant form. Blueberries, vegetables, fruits, drinks, antioxidant drinks. These are all good. There's nothing wrong with them, obviously, but the nutrition in our food is been so depleted by the lack of nutrients in our soil that we really aren't getting the nutrients from our food. And if we're taking them as antioxidants, they work on a one-to-one, meaning one antioxidant from a food source or a vitamin are going to eliminate one free radical. As opposed to nutrigenomics through different DNA pathways. This one here is NRF2 activation. We all have this NRF2 protein in every cell of our body. When we activate it, meaning we just take a nutrigenomic, it's a plant-based product, it activates this pathway, turning on over 500 survival genes, which is 1 million times more potent than a direct antioxidant. So it eliminates 1 million free radicals every second. So that's the huge difference between what we have been used to and what we've had available to us, and now what we have available to us. So where we started, these products have been sold since 2003. And if you haven't watched the ABC News Report before this webinar, you definitely have to make sure, first thing, you need to go to Biohack and Activate and watch the ABC News Primetime News Report. John Quinones interviewed Dr. McCord, who was from Duke, and this is really the basis of our company and the science behind our flagship product, Protandim NRF2. This product was so profound that when the ABC News Report aired, Dr. McCord and his company, Lifeline Therapeutics, had $5 million worth of orders called in overnight. They did not have Protandim ready for sale. It wasn't bottled, it wasn't manufactured, so they quickly had it manufactured and bottled and packaged, and they put it in over 10,000 retail pharmacies from 2005 to 2009. It sold $3 million a year. After 2009, they really decided that $3 million a year is not enough. They had $5 million called in overnight when the ABC News Report hit. So what they decided to do is they decided to do a test, and they gave a direct sales team the ABC video and the studies that they had at the time, and they did a 6-month trial. At the end of that 6 months, the direct sales team outsold the pharmacies in the retail model by 300%. So in 2009, they pulled all of the product from the shelves and they created LifeVantage, a direct sales business opportunity, which now is a very good business decision because we're now operating over $200 million in annual sales, growing year after year after year. As I said, we're publicly traded on the NASDAQ, LFVN, and we have an excellent corporate leadership staff with over 100 years of combined experience and well respected in the direct selling industry. Here is a website that you need to make sure that you go and take a look at, biohackandactivate.com. Click on the video, it's the ABC News Report. Then go to peer-reviewed studies and the US patents, and you're going to learn a ton of information about the science of validating this patented product. After the ABC News Report aired, also there were universities and institutes around the world that funded millions of dollars and continue to do so to this day on Protandim NRF2 because it's the only product in the world shown to reduce oxidative stress, the root cause of over 200 chronic diseases, by 40% in just 30 days and more over time. It also is the only product shown to extend healthy lifespan in a 10-year study funded by the National Institutes on Aging, and NIH, and by the NIH. In addition, the studies have been published in reputable journals that are used by researchers and physicians, and you can see the number of universities and institutes here. Over 50 studies have been initiated, and there are now 26 peer-reviewed, mostly independently funded studies on PubMed.gov, which is the National Institutes on Health database and gold standard for peer-reviewed research. It is very rare to find studies like this on a branded product. Definitely sets us apart. What also sets us apart is not only the science part, but also the media attention. So if you didn't catch one of the clips on Protandim on the Today Show or NBC or PBS, or read about it in Dr. Sanjay Gupta's book, Chasing Life, or seen it on Dr. Phil, Donny Osmond, or Wall Street Journal, they continue to be published, but these are just some of the places where it's been shown. Now we're going to switch to the connected economy. So you all know what's happening. You have to know what's happening. I take Uber all the time. In San Diego, I take Uber everywhere here. People want a side job. People need a side job. And because the way our economy is, people are doing 2 and 3 jobs. Uber allows people to do a side job. HelloFresh, Airbnb, people are doing things on the side. Facebook, people are connecting with each other on Facebook. People are sharing information. It's no longer one-to-one, it's one-to-many. It's kind of like Protandim NRF2. It's no longer one-to-one. It's no longer one free radical to one antioxidant. It's 1 million to 1. It's one-to-many. And that's what's happening in our social economy. And that's what LifeVantage has done, is we are a technology company in the nutrigenomics biohacking space, but we are providing a business opportunity for people to reach one-to-many because everything is done through our e-commerce virtual websites. And we're able to leverage and build a team where we can really significantly enhance our compensation because we are able to leverage our team and what is built within that team, not just one-to-one. So traditionally, most people trade time for money. They go to school, they get a job, and hopefully they can retire. However, 95% of people cannot retire by the age of 65 today. So the model is broken, just like our healthcare model is broken. LifeVantage fixes both. It really does fix the healthcare problem in many, many ways, and it also fixes an economic problem, a financial problem, because with a business like this, you're leveraging your time. You're leveraging your network. You're teaching, duplicating, and building a team, and it's one-to-many. So when you can learn for 20 years, earn and learn with LifeVantage 5 to 7 years, and then live your life. It's a much different model, and it's really one that is exciting to be able to be a part of. So in LifeVantage, we have a network of consumers. We have customers. We each have customers, each of our business units. And my customers kind of feed up to my team above me and below me. You know, the customers that are generated by my team feed to me. So it's really an incredible network. Like I said, it's very scalable, and you leverage the work that's done. You can also have a network of distributors. 80% of our sales with LifeVantage are our customers, and about 20% are distributors. So most people just want to be customers of these products. They want something that is going to provide this reduction in oxidative stress, a million times more powerful than what they have right now. And they want to be able to feel better, live longer, live happier, live healthier with their families. As basically a customer who gets paid to share, that's what a distributor is. You get paid weekly, you get paid monthly. There are many different bonuses and commissions that you have. There's a My Life Venture program, so Jeeps are provided to you when you reach a certain level. They're just gifted to you. There's cash bonuses and trips and many variety of incentives and things like that. Our company pays back 48% to its distributors. And one thing that's really unique about our compensation plan is this 4% global revenue share. We're now sold in 19 countries, and the company sets aside 4% of revenue and is shared monthly with our elite distributors. So it's almost like equity in the company, stock equity or share equity, because it's distributed to you though in the form of cash every month. So pros 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s receive 1% global revenue share every month, no matter if they or their team sold those products. Pros 8s, 9s, and 10s receive 2%, 9s and 10s 3%, and Pro 10s 4%. That is very, very significant to your income. Here are some of the countries that we're in today, but this is changing every day. But this is pretty accurate. As I said, this is an e-commerce business, so you don't have any inventory, you don't do any, and we'll get to a slide that shows that too. Billing, everything is just done through your websites, your distributor websites. And then when someone orders from your website, they're your customer and somebody that you get to help see their health journey and their health improve, and get to educate them on the products and how and why they work. And it's a proven system. It's a proven system. So we have over 70,000 distributors worldwide, which really is still the beginning of the pioneering stage of this company. So there will be a time millions of distributors. Right now there's 70,000, and you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself at all. There's a huge team of support for you. I would not be here if it weren't for my team, my mentors, Marilyn Moser, Elite Pro 7, and Denise Breck, Elite Pro 5, and Dr. Kimmel, who was a Pro 4 and introduced this to me. I'm a Premier Pro 5 now, with goals to reach Pro 6 in the middle of this year. So you can see, because we're publicly traded, you just kind of see the rank, which is based on volume. Pro 5 generates over 20,000 in volume per month, and on average is paid $2,551 per month in leveraged supplemental income every month. And it just goes from there. You can decide, Pro 3s are excellent ranks. They're able to generate almost $600 a month into their household income. It certainly pays for the products that you're going to use for sure, but then provides additional income. Pro 4s, Pro 5s, Pro 6s, Pro 7s, everyone in the middle ranks here really provides a strong middle class economy. Obviously, the commissions are uncapped, and you really can earn significant income if you want to. It's available to anybody. You can see the monthly averages here. As I was saying, how you get started in the business side of it, if you decide that you really want to just jump in with the business, you want to just start using the products, but you want to be able to buy the products below wholesale, that's how you would do it with the pack. You buy it one time only, and it comes with your website that you can do business right away. As soon as you enroll, you have your website to do business. You can get a gold pack and a start kit, or a platinum pack and a start kit, and really that's the best value. It's about $1,800 in value at retail, and you pay $1,250, and all the assets come with it. So LifeVantage takes care of everything: corporate, production, quality control, which is at the top in the industry, free shipping on all monthly subscriptions to your customers and to you. Customer service is available to you and your customers. Accounting, LifeVantage does all of your accounting, your website, your IT, it's all done for you. There's no other charges. Marketing, advertising, legal, compliance, and incredible events and promotions. So this is really important to understand. Besides the product being very unique and consumable and patented and scientifically validated and peer-reviewed research, that checked off a huge box for me. That was really important, that this was something that didn't have competition, that could address health needs for everyone. That was really important. Number two, secondly, as important is the timing of this business opportunity. Important quote: you have to seize an opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity. You don't want to wait until it's too late. Right now, about 13.5% of people who are in LifeVantage are early adopters. So right now, if you're listening to this, if you're an early adopter, it's going to make sense to you. You're going to not want to miss out on this. If you're more of an early majority type person, the next 34%, you might not see it right now. It may take you a while, but as you can see, if you wait too long, the window of momentum and opportunity for growth closes. So right now, we still have about 80% of the growth, because we're at $200 million per year. Company is growing to become the next billion-dollar health and wellness direct selling company. So when we're up here at stabilization, that 80% of growth has happened, and those who get in early will be able to monetize that. So if you get involved before there are 150,000 distributors in a direct selling company with a unique and consumable patented product that is shown to be a successful company with successful products, and LifeVantage has approximately 70,000 distributors, you will get in at the early adopter phase, able to capture 80% of long-term growth. It just sets you up for the greatest amount of success. Not to say that you wouldn't see success up here, but it's not as likely if you look at statistics. Another website that you can take a look at that I've created for our team, really to kind of understand and explain the system, and our weekly training calls and webinars, and some of the presentation and videos that we use to teach people about this, besides the one that we're doing right now, and the distributors that are on our team can be found at ourteamlife.com. You can learn a little bit more about me and kind of why I'm doing this, why it's important to me, and the people that I hope get a chance to help along the way. And I've put my distributors on here, most of them with links to their distributor website, so everyone can use this website, ourteamlife.com, to teach and to share information. So the next steps are to go to changelives.lifevantage.com. That's my replicated website. And you can decide to be a customer and just shop online at wholesale prices with a monthly subscription, or you can decide to become a business partner. Enroll with a one-time only opportunity pack purchase. Decide on the silver, gold, or platinum. The platinum is the best value. And you'd set up a monthly personal product order that you and your family will use. 40 PV is a monthly minimum, and 200 PV maximizes your commission plan. So it's really easy to hit 200 PV per month, which includes your personal orders as well as your customer orders to maximize the compensation plan. And I want you to remember, 65% of business partners in LifeVantage began as customers. They took the products, they took them for the recommended 3 to 6 months every day. That's what it's based on science, based on our medical advisory group and our LifeVantage doctors group, of which I'm a member. You want to use these products for 1 month for every decade you've been alive. So if you're 40 years old, you want to use it for 4 months or more. And also, based on the science and the way that our enzymes are upregulated, at least 3 months minimum. You will probably notice a difference in the first month or two. That's for sure. I know I sure did. But based on the science and how long it kind of takes to detoxify the cells and for these pathways to become activated fully, that's what you want to do. Many times, like I said, though, people start as customers, have incredible results after a few months, and then decide to upgrade and just become a business partner. It's easy to do that too. So here are, as we said, you would pick a pack. So here actually is a little bit more detailed on the packs. There's a silver pack, which comes with a start kit, your business. It's $350. The gold pack and start kit, $650. If you paid retail, it'd be $966.93. And the platinum pack and start kit, $1,931.72 is what you would pay, but you only pay $1,250. So again, you're going to get biggest return on investment with the platinum pack. You'll be able to use these products, and also, as you can see, there's many duplicates, so you can sell those to get some return on your investment, or give those to family and friends so they can experience the products and then become your customer. There's the savings. The 3 key websites are our distributor websites. Make sure that you go there. There is so much information on those websites. There's information on science, on the products, every product we have, on biohacking. What is biohacking? There's dozens and dozens of health-related blog articles that link back to our products and our science. There's information on our corporate management team and our board of directors and our investor presentations, which really kind of show the company's vision and where we're going. It's a very exciting time to be a part of LifeVantage. There's the science and ABC, biohackandactivate.com. That's where you're going to get the information on the ABC News Report and the universities that have funded millions of dollars studying the product and our technology. Remember, NRF2 technology in Protandim has been used now in our True Science skincare product, in our hair care product, in our pet product, Pet Tandem, and in Axio, our brain food product. So this whole idea of NRF2 activation is in many of our products. Then you'll find out we have an NRF1 activating product, an NAD activating product as well. Finally, team and training. Go to ourteamlife.com and you're going to be able to learn more about our team and our training and our system and how you can be successful. I'm going to end here on this NASDAQ video because we just celebrated 10 years and our CEO, Darren Jensen, and the other members of our management team were in Times Square at NASDAQ ringing the closing bell. As I said, we're publicly traded, and we were honored to have that experience about, I think it was January 9th of 2020. So I'm going to play this little video just to give you a snapshot of our company. And find the arrow. Here it is.
Focus is on the health-activated individual. The old way that's been going on for hundreds of years of waiting to get sick and then seeking treatment is over and done with.
I just love that. So finally, really, it's so important, not only just your health and your longevity and your vitality and being able to spend every day living a healthy life with your family, is to invest in you, but also to think about the income opportunity, the ability to do this on the side, wherever and however it fits. But once you understand these products and you understand the company behind them, you're going to be excited to share it with others and be able to provide for your family financially as well, and a business asset that you can will to your children. So it's a time to invest in you. And if you have any questions, please get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.